How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and also God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching on this Wednesday in the last weeks of the month of November, and also the last weeks of the year of 2020. A horrible year for the economy, a horrible year for humanity, one of the worst years in mankind. God bless every single one of you. Good morning. Wow, a lot of world news is going on, and I'm going to touch different topics as quick as possible. I'm going to try to do it as quick as possible and touch different topics and different subjects. A lot of it has to do with the detention of General Cienfuegos, the ex-military and the ex-chief of international relations and national security of our country in the past administration. Has to do a lot, the news with Benjamin Netanyahu, has to do a lot with Russia, has to do a lot with China, has to do a lot with, oh my God, a lot of things that are going on in the world. Why all these changes, they're occurring right now in the last months of 2020? Because the elections of the United States of America are the most important elections right now in terms of political agreements, in terms of international affairs, in terms of changes that the world is going to have in this possible change of transformation of power between the still president Donald Trump and the projected electee Joe Biden. So, what happened? You guys remember General Cienfuegos, right? The ex-chief of national security of our country, that it was detained, of our country of Mexico, that it was detained in the United States of America, to be exact, in the airport of the LAX. Do you guys remember that, right? You guys remember it? Well, what happened to this guy? This guy was, and is still, was detained until yesterday, was detained in the United States of America, according to the administration, the current administration of Donald Trump, and the legal and judicial system and the fiscal system in the United States of America. This man is free now. This man is free, no charge. Now, why he is free and why no charges to this ex-general Cienfuegos, who has been accused of trafficking drugs, who has been accused of having multiple agreements with and disagreements with the past administration of Barack Obama and also Joe Biden, who is also been accused of multiple trafficking of cocaine with the organization of Cartel Sinaloa and also Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, and also who has been accused of inhuman crimes of killing of 43 students in our country of Mexico. Why they are releasing him? Why? And you know, this is going on in the administration of Trump. This is happening in the administration of the current president, Donald Trump. But they strongly believe that Donald Trump is saying, I will release him so Mexico can take care of him. It's unbelievable. I will release him so Mexico can take care of him. The president of Mexico has not released no statement whatsoever right now on this matter. This is a really delicate matter. Now, it could be an agreement because General Cienfuegos probably said something of the past administration, that is the administration of Obama, that is the administration that it was with Joe Biden, that this ex-general Cienfuegos was in charge with ex-president Peña Nieto. Ex-president Peña Nieto was his head commander-in-chief of General Cienfuegos. At that particular administration, Barack Obama and Joe Biden were president and ex-president. Now, let's look at the matter right here. Why they are releasing him? There's a possibility that Donald Trump knows a lot now about what is happening with the past administration of Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And he's releasing him so President of Mexico will take care of this matter and this situation, and all the crimes that they are input to this ex-general can be taken care of in the country of Mexico. It is one of the most, I believe that is one of the matters. The other possible a matter that they are giving why the administration of Donald Trump, or why the judicial system in the United States of America, why they are releasing him, it is possibly because Donald Trump is giving the honor of the military back to Mexico. How do you feel about Biden opening the borders now, no immigration laws? I will answer that question when I finish my live feed. And I have been calling this for the past longest time. Joe Biden was for the globalist compact of immigration. He was the one that brought the globalist compact of immigration, whether you like it or not. Those ignorant people that they're saying that he didn't bring it, go back and read a little bit, and don't be an ignorant libtard, really. So, going back to the subject, one of the other matters why Donald Trump is releasing General Cienfuegos to the government of Mexico, so the government of Mexico can take care of this animal that is the ex-general of Cienfuegos, who did so wrong to our country, and also to international did so wrong to international affairs, that trafficked so many metric tons of cocaine around the world. Why he's releasing him? Possibly to give the honor back to the military of Mexico. It was a slap in the face, detaining this man to the military of Mexico, and Mexico not knowing anything about it. It was a complete embarrassment to the government of Mexico. It is a complete embarrassment to the government of Mexico. And the most embarrassment was that the government of Mexico was not doing anything about it to detain the ex-military, the ex-national security chief, General Salvador Cienfuegos. I believe that those are the two factors. One of the factors is that the administration of Trump has so much information on who was corruptibly involved on trafficking of children, trafficking of drugs, trafficking of everything to the country of the United States. General Cienfuegos possibly, and I'm not saying possibly, he eventually opened up his mouth and gave up names and gave up information that is mostly classified right now, and then mostly is going to be classified right now, to possibly drain that swamp more. Amazing. Amazing. That is, one of the things that I consider that is a strategy. And one of the things that I consider that this man, Donald Trump, has always, the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has always had the ability to create international affairs to the fact that, it can be convenient to both countries. General Cienfuegos is now released of charge. It is released of charge, but, amazingly, he is now in hands, it's going to be in hands of the Mexican government. It's amazing. It's amazing. And another international news. Wow. New cabinet The new cabinet, the new team by Joe Biden was recently released. The new team, who is going to be on which position and who's going to take care of the international affairs, the House Speaker, and all of this. These people are already projecting amazingly. And this has been a complete pressure to Donald Trump to concede the power. As globalists, as the elite are conceding, are suffocating Trump to concede the power. Joe Biden just released his new administration, and the ones that they are going to be in charge of international affairs, House Speaker, on everything that you can even imagine. Joe Biden has released that. You guys go and check it out. And the most embarrassing thing about all of this is how the betrayal and the betrayal, practically the betrayal on the current president, Donald Trump. How all these leaders of the world, how they are betraying right now Donald Trump. Whatever happened to the great relationship of the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu? What happened to that? As I have been telling you, Benjamin Netanyahu was one of the presidents that congratulated Joe Biden last week. And again, Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday, he said, I have had a great relationship with Joe Biden for more than 40 years. Wow. I have had a great relationship with Joe Biden for more than 40 years. And I believe that this man can create unity in the country of the United States of America. How? There's no explanation with this, man. Wow. This is the greatest. I believe that nobody has been betrayed so much than the current president, Donald Trump. Now everybody's coming out and the real colors are coming out. Benjamin Netanyahu right now, again, he plasters on everybody else's face and says this: I have had more than 40 years of great relationship with Joe Biden. I know him. I know him since the longest of time. And I know that he's going to be a great president. Amazing. How now, Benjamin Netanyahu is more convenient to talk about, what Joe Biden is going to be. That ultimately he is a puppet for the New World Order. Ultimately. And another international news. This is concerning due to the fact that William Barr and Mike Pompeo have been exposing what China is doing in the Chinese Sea, and what China is doing in the Chinese Sea, that is nuclear testing and also 5G technology testing. William Barr and Mike Pompeo know a lot of what is happening in this side of town. They know a lot, and I mean a lot, people. And this is what is happening right now with Australia and Japan. Look what Australia and Japan are doing. Australia and Japan just had an international agreement where Japanese military can go into Australia, and where Australia can go, Australian military can go into Japan. Wow. Why they're having this agreement? Because of what China did to India, and what China is doing in the Chinese Sea, that is nuclear testing. Do you guys remember what China did to the India, and that they attacked the border of the India with some weapons? You guys remember that I told you? They just released a statement on which kind of weapons China attacked the border of India, killing and assassinating numerous Indian soldiers. Supposedly, these weapons that they attacked Indian soldiers were nuclear weapons that provoked vomit, dizziness, and also brain damage. That ultimately, on the long run, it killed and assassinated the Indian soldiers. Due to that factor, now Australia and Japan had an international agreement where Australia can go in to Japan with their military, and Japan can go into Australia with their military. Remember what William Barr and Mike Pompeo have been exposing this whole 2020? That China needs to be stopped because they're creating nuclear testing, and they're doing nuclear testing in the Chinese Sea, and why they need to stop the 5G testing. You guys remember that? And now all of this is coming out. All of this is coming out. It's amazing. This is extremely dangerous, as China is kneeling, is making everybody kneel and submit to their power. And Japan and Australia have been allies of the United States of America, and they woke up on this year of 2020 due to the fact that Mike Pompeo and William Barr have been exposing China and those particular countries on this year of the 2020. It's amazing. And now Japan and Australia having an agreement that their military can go in and out into their countries. It's kind of weird, right? You know what is more amazing? This is more amazing. Amazon. How Amazon right now has a great relationship with Bill Gates and a great relationship with Anthony Fauci. Guys, remember that I told you about AI, artificial intelligence, Walmart using robotic vehicles so they can deliver your groceries and all this stuff? How Bill Gates now has a great relationship with Amazon and has a great relationship with Anthony Fauci. Can you understand what Amazon just did as it right now? Amazon just came out with this magical solution. Amazon is going to have a new department, and it's going to be pharmaceutical. Wow. Amazon just came out with a new department, and it's going to be pharmaceutical deliveries through technology and through Amazon. This, to the greatest monopolies, it is not fitting well. Walgreens, CNS pharmacies, all the big pharmaceutical companies, it's not fitting well. Why Amazon is getting involved in pharmaceutical deliveries? Due to the new vaccine and modern industries. This is why Bill Gates is in love with Amazon. This is why Anthony Fauci has been supporting Amazon for the past. Go and Google it. Go and do your own research. And I told you guys, I've been telling you guys this for the past possibly 6-7 months, that there's a war between the pharmaceutical companies right now to know who is going to be the complete dominance and who is going to be the one that is going to rule with the backseat. Right? And now everybody knows that there's going to be an external solution, and that Amazon is going to be now involved in pharmaceutical deliveries and having a pharmacy at Amazon. How technology is taking over, our decisions of cure for humanity. The AI, man. And then the last but international news. I leave the most corrupt, the most embarrassing, the most no shame to last. This is for all of you guys. And the last topic is really interesting. Last topic, really interesting for every single one of you. The last topic that I was about to say, that is in accordance to the last live feed. The last topic is Russia. Look what Vladimir Putin and the judicial system has done. And how now the world knows that Russia had nothing to do with the election of the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Look what Russia just did. They passed a law and they changed the constitution in Russia again. That they have created a law that says that every current president or ex-president, dictator, or political or politician that has served under the administration of Vladimir Putin, they are going to have immunity with no charges of corruption, of inhuman crimes, and ultimately no charges at all. All their property, all their accounts, everything that they have in power and that they have accomplished in power, it will be respected and it will stay in their power. How crazy is that? I left the best for last. Now, do you actually believe that this communist dictator, Vladimir Putin, had something to do with the elections of the United States of America with the Russian collusion? When they do this, just tell me. Just, give me a little information. Amazing how now Vladimir Putin in Russia changes the constitution again, puts in a law that says that all the politicians that they're under the government of Vladimir Putin, and ultimately the president and dictator, communist dictator Vladimir Putin, they have created a law of immunity, which means that they're in, nobody can touch them. Now and after, nobody can touch them. The law of immunity portrays and their objective is to give them protection ultimately when their government is finished. This law will keep their property and all the belongings and all their bank accounts intact. Nobody is going to be able to touch them. Isn't this crazy? Wow, man. These socialist dictators. A lot of people are not talking about what is going on in Belarus with Alexander Lukashenko, what is going on in Venezuela with all these socialist communist dictators. They are put in power for a particular reason. They are parts of this puzzle of the New World Order. No law can touch them, as Russia has done right now with Vladimir Putin. No law is going to touch Vladimir Putin for his horrific inhuman crimes, and also for his corruption. Also, this law applies to Belarus. That Alexander Lukashenko, the socialist dictator that has been put there again after 26 years of being a socialist communist dictator in Belarus, Vladimir Putin puts him again in power for more time. And ultimately, this law is a trickle effect, is a domino effect. It goes into Belarus. And Belarus accepts this law to create immunity for these politicians. Where do you think I'm going with this? I'm going with this that is not far away. It's not far away from China creating a similar law. We are not far away from Venezuela creating a similar law, from Nicaragua creating a similar law, from Cuba creating a similar law, and all these communist and socialist countries creating similar laws of immunity. And you cannot touch me. I am untouchable. Whether you have evidence of corruption, you will not be able to touch me. Woohoo! Hee-hoo! These are crazy. These globalists and these elite leaders are amazingly crazy. Stepping over their constitution, stepping over the law of the Constitution, stepping over everything. Amazing. God bless everybody that is watching. I'm about to leave now. Thank you so much. My live feed was cut a few minutes ago, so I started talking about Amazon. So if you guys want to see both live feeds, you can go and watch the last one and this one right here, this current one. God bless you guys. Stay safe. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, at Parler, and also at YouTube, and also at Facebook, and also at Orbeez. You can follow me as Oscar Blue and YouTube, and also you can follow me at Facebook. God bless you guys. Stay safe. Excuse me. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first. God bless.